a delightful honey cake topped with a zesty lemon frosting, designed to endure the warmth and perfect for a sunny picnic. Your Majesty, we have a problem in the nectar storage.
Right, the freshest honey is the best.
I procured us some honey that was squeezed just yesterday. 'Tis so fresh. Cream 1 cup of butter until it's nice and fluffy. That's about 5 minutes. Here, you can see how light and fluffy it got. This is a stick fresh out of the refrigerator. It's just 2 cups. No one will miss that. Beat that right on in. Oh, and save your butter wrapper. It'll come in handy later. And scrape down the bowl as you see fit. We want all the bits and pieces of butter mixed into that honey. Hey, Captain Breadhook, why don't I go set up the picnic blanket and accoutrements? This cake will be done in a jiff. Great idea, Willifrida, you flavor fairy, you. Oh, what a splendid day to be queen. My honey is the sweetest, my hive is the grandest, and my subjects the busiest. Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy crowns. We just had good old-fashioned antennae to show that we were royalty. Yes, Grandma, we know. You've told us 1,000 times. Your Majesty, we have a problem in the nectar storage. What kind of problem? The honey jars are missing 2 cups of honey. How can that be? I bet it was one of those kitchen loonies who took it again to make that picnic honey cake. Baby bee, that was our royal stash. Now what will we serve at the royal banquet? This reminds me of the great honey shortage of 42. We had to make do with flower petals. Now sift together 4 cups of regular all-purpose flour and 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. You'd think this cake would turn out like bread, but I'll show you the magic solution in a minute. Sifting gets out all the lumps that can make you overmix, or even worse, not mix it in at all. You'd get a bite of exploding flour. Bleh. Add in each egg 1 at a time. Oops, we almost forgot the teaspoon of kosher salt. Your Majesty, we have another issue. The worker bees are on strike. On strike? Why? They demand more breaks and less stingers in the workplace. But they're bees, they're supposed to sting. Buttermilk. 1 cup of buttermilk be just enough to tenderize our crumb and add liquid to the batter. Alternate your dry and your wet. 1/3 dry, beat it in. And half your wet, beat it in. We like to scrape the bowl after each addition. This way keeps us from over-mixing, which can make your cake turn out like an old sea boot. We'll be taking it to the picnic in this pan. Use your butter wrapper that you saved earlier to smear around a tablespoon of shortening. Then lightly tap some flour around the pan. This will help keep it from sticking to the pan. And bake at 350 degrees for 50 to 55 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. All right, we'll negotiate. But first, we need honey for the banquet. Any ideas? How about we pitch in and make honey together like in the olden days? That's not a bad idea. All right, everyone to the flowers. Hey, look, it's the picnickers. And what's that they're eating? Picnic honey cake. Charge! This is actually quite fun. I wonder which field Willifrida is setting up the picnic. To 1 cup of butter, add the zest of 1 lemon. That's about a tablespoon if you have a large lemon. This frosting will actually get tastier the next day, so this is a perfect make-ahead cake. Add in 4 cups of powdered sugar, 1 at a time. And you know we like to scrape that bowl. Add in the juice of that lemon too. That should be about a 1/4 cup, if not a little more. Add it into your liking. It took the whole lemon for Big Val here. What's that buzzing I hear? It's getting louder. Is that a swarm of bees? Oh no, I smell danger! Spread it on top, and there's just the perfect amount so you can cover the top with foil or plastic wrap for the trip. Better to have our picnic inside this time.
Oh, good. Is that a jar of honey on your blanket there? Hey, there's bees everywhere.
Close your windows when you make this cake.
Did you invite them in?
Who would have thought bees take inventory? I guess they missed those 2 cups I acquired.